What's up, my YouTube family? It's your boy Roberto checking in with another video, man. I hope everybody's doing good today. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Great. Man, so, I've been very busy these past couple weeks, man, but I'm about to start pushing out these bangers. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't been pushing videos out like I normally do, but guess what? I'm back now. And I'm coming back. We're going to talk about MK Ultra. Guys don't know what MK Ultra is. MK Ultra was something the CIA tested in the 60s and 70s. It's basically where they basically hypnotized people, or they controlled their minds. They found a way to control people, like actually control them, get them to do whatever they wanted. They did this to a lot of people, and till this day, they still do that. In order to push a certain agenda, or to get people to, spy on certain people or say certain things, they can get you to do a lot of things. It's a very powerful technique, very powerful. And a lot of people think it's not being used anymore. A lot of people don't believe in it. Well, I'm telling you, you should be believing in it, because with MK Ultra, it's being used on our celebrities we see on TV every day. A lot of times, if these celebrities aren't doing what they're told, they'll send them to prison to either clone them or put them under MK Ultra. If you mess up your chance to live freely and be a celebrity and have control over what you do, you just follow by the laws of the elites. You mess that up, they're gonna put you under MK Ultra. They're gonna have mind control over you. And once they get that mind control over you, your freedom is gone. And for example, Kanye West. Kanye West is one of the biggest celebrities that's trapped in MK Ultra, and he's trying to, he tries a lot to break out of it. And sometimes celebrities do snap out of it. And you'll see Kanye West go on these rants and just, completely turn into a completely different person. And then next thing you know, he's back under control. That's because the elites have been doing this to big time celebrities for a very long time. The industry is all about having control over people. And they do it to normal people like ourselves, but just in different ways. Certain movies you watch, things that show up in the media. The media is big for it. Like, they find ways to hypnotize us without us even knowing. Some of your favorite conspiracy YouTubers, like, Young Pharaoh, for example. Once they get you under that control, you're no longer yourself. No longer yourself. And we see this so much, that people just completely change. Like, completely change. They're no longer the person they used to be. Like, they start acting completely different. We've seen it with a lot of rappers. A lot of people think it's the fame. Oh, they got famous now. They're, doing things, burning money, doing all this crazy stuff. They're going to do anything that they're told to do. And if they don't, they're going to get hypnotized, and basically their brain's going to get taken over. And they're not going to have no control over it. That's why you see a lot of rappers wearing dresses and painting their nails and burning money and, just talking about crazy stuff over the internet. That's their labels making them do this. And if they don't listen to those labels, you guys already know what happens. It is all about mind control. It's even said that a lot of people that work in the White House, they're under mind control. A lot of the women, especially, they're under mind control. And a lot of times when they get off work and they snap out of it, they don't know what happened. And a lot of these high-ranking politicians are taking advantage of these women and sleeping with them in the White House. There's actually been a story about this before, where a lady spoke about how she, she would be hypnotized. She had no control over her mind. She would just, completely be out of it. I guess one time she snapped out of it, and she realized that some of these high-ranking politicians were taking advantage of her. They would hypnotize her, take advantage of her. She would never know what happened. And it's happening a lot. But it happens a lot to women inside the White House. This mind control thing it's become a thing with greed, that a lot of powerful people, they like being in control. That's just one thing about people that love power. They always want to be in control. Money, power, and respect. That's what they want. And once you got that, you got control. These labels. You always see these artists get upset and talk about how the label won't allow them to do anything. And then guess what? The next day they're apologizing and they're not even talking about it anymore. That's because they're under mind control. They snap out of it, they get upset, and they say what they say, and then bam, they're back under the control. They're elitists. They're elites around the world. They use this method on a lot of people. A lot of political leaders sometimes are under mind control. And if they can't get you under mind control, they'll kill you. Overthrow your government. If you don't follow by their rules, they get rid of you. It's been happening for a very long time. But MK Ultra is being abused and used on citizens daily. Like small things that you probably wouldn't even pay attention to is brainwashing you. There's some powerful people in this world. There are some things that we can't even understand. Time travel is a thing. Our government is way smarter than what you think. They're way more advanced than what you think, but they hide so much from us because it's all about controlling society. Just think about your favorite celebrities, how they get on the internet. They go on these crazy rants on the internet, and then they snap back into, they get put back into this hypnosis. Man, this mind control thing is really something serious. And I feel like, the rappers that aren't cloned are being put under mind control. They really are. But that's just the industry. There's no getting away from it. If you want to be in the industry, you're going to either bow down or they're going to do away with you. One way or another, they're going to have you under their control. I don't know, man. Like you could tell when sometimes when they snap out of it. Like they're surprised. They're surprised themselves. Like you even see in interviews. They'll be in an interview and then bam, they snap out of it and they're like, what the hell is going on? They realize they've been under mind control. MK Ultra. Society has its ways of controlling the everyday people. But remember, the government was actually really doing this stuff big time in the 60s and 70s. They didn't just stop. They just covered it up better. You'll be amazed at what's really going on and how many people are being controlled. All these news stations and these journalists and stuff like that, they're all under mind control. Why do you think they all sound the same? All news channel reporters sound the same. They say the same thing. They worship the same dignity. They're all the same. All of them the same. It's a repeat pattern. A repeat pattern. Yeah, it's very scary. But this is how they're trying to control nations of people, millions of people. They put it in the movies, cartoons, TV shows, music. The signs are everywhere. They use it everywhere. But, you know, it's on us. Don't be controlled by what you see in the media. Don't be controlled by what the government tells you. A lot of things happen, man. Y'all got to stay woke. Remember, it's us versus them.